Hi, welcome to the Freeman Conversations. I'm Jobert Ocao, the online editor of the Freeman. Today is a Saturday. Thank you very much for joining us again on a weekend. And we're very glad to bring to you today the winners in the recently concluded international, or rather Asian International Jiu-Jitsu Championships. Thank you very much. Okay, here in the studio with us live are, I have to say your real name. Sandino, Dino Cinco,
yep.
Miko Partoza, Michelle Zapanta, who prefers to be called Mitch, Ramil Pacania, Jamie, Boy Fabula. How do you pronounce this? Reese Theodore Parangan, Josh Ibanez, and Rico Sumagang. And hopefully, more of them will be joining us in a while. But before we go to talking about the group and the recent victory, we'd like to remind everyone once again that 3 of you will actually win, as promised yesterday, 3 passes to the exclusive preview of the Big Bad Wolf book sale in Cebu happening on July 12, 2018. That's going to be next week. And just stay tuned. So we can tell you how you can win these passes. And each pass entitles you to 2 persons, so you can bring someone else on that event. Okay, back to the champions. Congratulations once again, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. How does it feel? You are the overall champions.
For Nogi, for 1 division. Basically, because there's 2 divisions that's been held last 2 weeks ago. One is the gi, and the second one is the Nogi. So
what's the difference?
The gi is actually wear kimono.
The traditional
kimono.
Okay.
And the second one, which is Nogi, is you use the rush guard. So there's 2 different plays on it. So we managed to be first, top overall for the Nogi, and we came up second on the gi.
You might be wondering why they have to wear the kimono, because the sport actually is Japanese.
Yeah, there's that. There is a Jiu-Jitsu coming from Japan, but there's also a Jiu-Jitsu mainly popular coming from Brazil.
I see. Yeah. Okay. What's the difference between the 2?
Mainly Jiu-Jitsu for Japan is actually there's a lot of self-defense. They base it more on defensive tactics. Let's say there's an attack, there's some kick and more. Unlike the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's designed to defend, not to attack. Okay, so it's mainly part of really defending yourself and avoiding any attack or from any imminent danger. You can really actually protect yourself.
Okay, so how did you guys come together? These are the members of the group in Cebu, right?
Yes.
But the group actually is nationwide.
Yes.
You have members all over the Philippines. And your group, you officially call yourself Atos Philippines, Cebu, and Ali Sulit Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes. Okay, so basically we are carrying the banner of Atos Philippines, but Atos is actually in general as an international institution of Brazil of Jiu-Jitsu. But the ones leading us is actually Professor Ali Sulit. He is based actually in Ateneo HQ. So so he's actually coaching the Philippine Jiu-Jitsu Federation as well. So one of the coaches as well there. So we are blessed and fortunate to have a head like Professor Ali Sulit to really teach us and guide us on how to be more productive and how to be more not to the point of aggressive, but how to be more mature in terms of playing jiu-jitsu. It really helped us a lot there. And the one that's really leading us right now is sad to say, he's not here. He's Leo Garland. He's our head trainer here in Cebu. And yeah, that's it. And it all started like that.
Speaking of trainers and coaches, I actually just learned very recently that one of your coaches here is my colleague.
Yes!
And I did not mention his name specifically earlier because I wanted to give him a special mention. Our colleague, the Freeman Assistant Sports Editor, Lemuel Maglito. Whose time but not very, very soon, I heard. Lem, how is it being? We thought it was just a hobby, and then eventually now we're learning you're actually helping train a team of champions.
Actually, for me it's not like being a trainer. It's like maybe I have advantage in years maybe
Humble you,
No, but
go ahead.
I mean like yeah, it's kind of flattering, but I really give it to these guys. Our success, because maybe it's just the team is just lucky because like we have this well disciplined, very hardworking athletes, and then that's it. So we come up just to play for fitness and maybe create a team so we can maybe try our luck, and then we got the second overall in gi and overall in no gi, so I think that's a big thing for us, and but we're aiming for more.
Okay,
Since we're here.
so when you guys gathered here in Cebu, we can only speak for you guys here in Cebu, right? So when you guys gathered, it was not, the intention was not necessarily to compete?
Yeah.
It was for fitness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hobby.
Our
Okay,
passion.
hobby,
Our
the
passion.
passion, yeah. How did you guys
Stress relief.
come together?
Actually, Atos started last year to a point like some of them are some of our colleagues actually have been training jiu-jitsu, started jiu-jitsu from other teams, from
Okay.
their previous teams before, and it's by the time that Atos was introduced in Cebu, that's where the interest of and by the time that Atos was by the time that Atos was here in Cebu, it was the time that our head or founder was really winning a lot of international and world championship in overseas international competition.
Okay.
So, and when our professor actually made it to a point that we want to do a branch here, because we have already a branch in Cagayan de Oro as well.
Okay.
So
This was before Cebu.
that was before Cebu. So I think and we actually not really expecting that a team like this will be as big, even though we were just starting. So
Last year, correct?
last year, yeah. So and no expectation towards us for really winning, but for us is we just want to learn more about the life of or the journey of jiu-jitsu, because jiu-jitsu it's really different from other martial arts. It's totally different. It makes you look your life in a different way. It changes you because it involves commitment. It's not like let's say other. I'm not saying it's in general, but other trainings, let's say other patterns that you can actually stop on the middle of the training. It's not
Okay.
like jiu-jitsu is not like that. Once you stop, you will lose a lot of things. Because
For example?
let's say for example, let's say jiu-jitsu is like a chess. If you know how to attack, you should know how to defend. If you are being submitted, you should know how to release. You should know how to escape from it. So if you only do one thing, let's say example, you only do this type of position, but you don't know how to escape from it. Basically, you will be submitted, or you will be tapped, or you will be choked in that pattern. And let's say everybody here has different style, different approach on jiu-jitsu. It really boils down to, that's why we have this in the community. We have this top players and guard players.
Okay.
And actually, they can actually explain to you who are the top players and guard players. They can really explain and differentiate what are the things here.
Yeah.
No, my game.
Should we ask?
You should ask the
Should we ask the coach?
how to be a guard player.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and Mitch will be training the top players.
That's not my game. Don't tell them.
Nah, I mean like yeah, just to simplify, you know, if you're because jiu-jitsu is like fighting an opponent from the top until they reach the ground. So basically, the top player is the one who's at top trying to submit the guy who is on his back, and but the guy on the guard player is the guy who's in the guard, in the ground, but he can still attack or even submit the guy who is trying to put pressure on him from the top.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's simple enough.
Yeah.
More or less.
But yeah, more or less. Yeah, more or less. Now, why don't we ask the lady in the panel, the only lady in the panel now? Because the information of everyone, the group is composed not only of gentlemen,
Yes.
but of ladies as well, and even kids.
Kids.
Yes, we have kids
Okay.
over here. They don't look like kids because they look so grown up. But how old are you guys?
I'm 15.
15 and 13. Okay, we'll talk to you in a while. But to the lady in the room for now.
I guess
Mitch.
if they were talking about what game they play, I play top game. So basically, I'm just at the top. So you see two jiu-jitsu people fighting each other. So the person that's on top, so that's what I'm trying to be.
Okay, how did you find the sport?
Um,
How
the
did you get into
gym,
the sport?
the gym is at the jiu-jitsu gym is at City Gym where I teach yoga because I'm a full-time
Okay.
yoga
okay,
teacher.
Okay, okay.
And then I see these guys because in yoga you're always like zen and at peace and
Yeah.
it's all breathing and being calm and peaceful. And then I see these guys when I pass by and they're like the total opposite of what I do.
Kill each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to explain. They're
Yeah.
trying to kill each other. So I got that was
But to be clear about it, this is not about violence.
No, no, no,
Of course
no,
not.
no,
Of
no.
course not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
I was just
not.
kind of
Go ahead, yeah.
simulating murder.
So you got curious.
I got curious and I when you look at them, they're trying to but they're not hurt each other. But at the end of a roll, and you see them, they're all smiles and they're hugging and they're happy. And I was like,
Yeah.
there's something about this sport that brings people together.
Yeah.
I kind of it draw me into it. So I was like, I'll give it a try. And my friend Meg, who's not here,
Yeah.
she said, give it a shot, and I did. And I guess I'm addicted to jiu-jitsu.
Did you just volunteer yourself to join, or did someone invite you to the group?
My friend Meg, who also got gold last the international competition last week, she got me in because she's also yoga, and then she said it's good for people like us who are really always like in a calm mood and
Yeah.
something that we can express our. We all have hidden rages, something that we can
Outlet.
express ourselves. Yeah, like an outlet or stress.
But did
relief.
yoga become an advantage to you because you're more flexible?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess yoga is a big part of my wins.
Yeah.
We can definitely agree with that.
I've been training. I've been training for 9 months, but you can. Personally, I feel the advantage. Yeah, being flexible.
Mm.
Helps.
It really helps.
Yeah.
'Cause, for me, jiu-jitsu is like hold on. Jiu-jitsu is like involuntary yoga. I think that's how you put it.
Okay.
They're all doing yoga poses, but involuntarily. I mean, in yoga, you do these poses to yourself.
In jiu-jitsu,
In
it's the other
jiu-jitsu,
guy.
it's like the other guy doing
Someone
it
would
for
force you
you.
to do that. Okay.
Yeah, but these are still yoga poses, so for me it was like, oh, okay, that's
It
how
wasn't a
it
very
goes.
difficult transition for you.
Probably the aggression part.
Okay.
Because in yoga, you're supposed to be calm, and we have this thing in yoga called ahimsa, and it means do no harm, no violence to animals, people, and everybody around you, and especially to yourself. But in jiu-jitsu, especially sport jiu-jitsu, where you have to compete with another person,
Okay.
you have to have a certain degree of aggression. You have to want to hurt the other person, otherwise you lose, or you break a limb.
And inadvertently, whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
you can really hurt someone.
Yes, actually, yeah.
But that's where the discipline comes in.
Yeah. Okay. Please talk about that. Yeah, because my next question actually will be what are the disciplines that come along with jiu-jitsu? What's the nature of the sport exactly?
Well, contrary to what some people think, jiu-jitsu is not about violence, and I think we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
It's really about controlling yourself, controlling your emotions,
Yeah.
and it's about, well, in some ways, you're kind of imposing your will. To just point, you're stretching the other guy,
Yeah.
you're finding the right position, you're trying to get proper control and eventually a submission while the other person is doing the exact same thing to you. So the best thing about jiu-jitsu, at least for me, and some of them might agree, is how challenging it is, mentally and physically.
And I think one of you guys mentioned it, that it takes the aggression out of you. You know, it just takes the aggression out of you if you're stressed at work or whatever. When you're there and you're sparring and you're giving it all you've got, and your sparring partner's giving it all you've got, at the end, you know, you're just hugging it out. Because, you know, you've released a lot of tension, you've released a lot of stress. At the same time, you've also learned different things, not just about jiu-jitsu, but about yourself, what you're capable of, and what, you know, the potential to be even better. So, you know,
How do
that's just a great
you
thing
how
about
do
it.
you keep the discipline of not being too aggressive, so as not to hurt the other person?
That's where the yoga comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
because
it's mental
the
calm.
mental calm.
How do you keep that?
Okay, the more relaxed. Okay, in jiu-jitsu, the more calm you are, the better you become. Okay, because you have to understand when you. It's like example when you're starting jiu-jitsu, when you're starting the journey of jiu-jitsu, aggression is there. You're so tense when you hold the collar, or
Yeah.
when you're tense is there. You're not even
Yeah.
breathing properly. You're holding everything, and you just want to end everything.
And the pressure of competition.
Everything is
Yeah.
there. But as you progress your journey, it changes. It goes the other way around. You become calm, you see the picture, the whole picture. You can see every movement. And that's why it's like the more relaxed you are, the more you can control. That you know already that this person doesn't know that you're coming to this, or you're going by, let's say, sample 1 or 2 moves, you're already going to submit the person. And this person doesn't even know that he's already on that part. And so basically, you can actually control everything rather than you're stuck and really try to choke this person just to make him tap. But
Yeah.
as you grow, as you progress, it really changes.
It's nice to hear these things because when you just look at pictures,
Yes.
It looks violent.
it looks
violent.
it looks
If you're
violent.
trained at it, it looks
Yeah,
violent.
yeah, absolutely. What about you guys? What kind of exercises do you guys do before a competition, or
For me,
for example?
In terms of preparing,
Yes. How do you prepare?
I think one of the most basic things is what you eat. So
Okay.
you have to make sure that you're eating properly.
What does that mean?
Eating the right things, you know, like vegetables, meat, having protein, because
Okay.
it can really affect how you train. Because it's either you can train hard or you can train in a weak state. So I think that's one of the biggest things, preparing for a competition. And secondly, conditioning and always being on class.
Okay.
Because if you're not gonna take this seriously, then you're just gonna be like going out there and just gonna get yourself killed.
Can we go back to the commitment
Yes.
to the sport? What kind of food are you not allowed to eat? I have to ask this because, for example,
Eggs,
I don't
yes.
eat vegetables, so
By the way, these are chefs.
They're chefs,
I
by the way.
see.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
okay,
chefs.
okay. Is it difficult to be a chef?
Quietly, yes.
Is it?
Yeah, especially when you're in the kitchen. I'm working as an OJT in the kitchen right now, and there are a lot of temptations. In
I can
there.
just imagine. I don't work in the kitchen, but
And I'm having to cut weight. I'm having
Yeah.
intermittent fasting to help me lose weight.
so that really works, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I only eat in a span time. And inside the kitchen, I'm on my fasting state, and I can't even. I'm preparing food, yet I can't eat food. It's very hard.
How can you do that? How do you do that?
I mean, I think it's just discipline and
Mental
Mental.
fortitude.
mental urge for you to win. I mean, just hunger for the win.
Okay.
For training hard. No,
Yeah.
because it's very hard to train, and just because you eat something,
You
you
destroy.
destroy
Yeah, you
everything.
destroy everything.
Yeah. What are you not allowed to eat?
No, there's a certain
Junk
the
food.
competition usually has certain weight division. That's why we have to there's in every division you have to meet the requirements of the weight. So imagine you've been training for, let's say, for the last 90 days, or let's say 120 days, and all of a sudden when you step onto that weighing scale,
Yeah.
you are disqualified because of your own self-discipline.
Alright.
And
What are the different divisions? Weight divisions.
Okay, we have your division is
Rooster.
Rooster, that's one of the lightest.
Okay.
Can
Light
actually light feather,
Feather.
middleweight, and heavy.
Just like boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like boxing, so not that many.
So yeah. So basically,
What's your division now?
Rooster.
It's 50 rooster.
Okay.
So basically, it's more on the rooster. And I think what we have learned more on the last competition was it's more about the growth of the game.
Mm.
We actually neglect some of the important things that if we manage to know it much earlier,
Yeah.
probably we might be the first team. We might
Okay.
hit the first overall. But so happened that due to the technicalities and it's not like we change the rules.
Mm.
Our game plan change, and we are some of us or most of us are not prepared on that. So that's why some of our colleagues or teammates managed to lose in an easier way that we can actually prevent on. So
Okay.
It was a learning experience.
it
Yeah.
was a learning.
But it's always just been 1 year, so for sure,
Yeah.
as the team rules, yeah, and compete some more. Okay, let's repeat again the other the weight divisions. You have rooster.
Rooster,
Light feather.
light feather, light
Featherweight.
featherweight,
Okay.
then middleweight, then heavy.
Okay.
I think there's
Ultra heavy.
ultra heavy. You don't
Super heavy.
see that a lot.
Medium heavy.
So
Medium
heavy
heavy.
and ultra heavy.
Ultra
Is
heavy.
there housing?
It's not very common.
Yeah, I'm asking for the exact divisions because we're gonna ask our audience to name one of these divisions for them. For them to win Big Bad Wolf exclusive premium packs.
Hope you're
So
paying attention.
yes, so you're paying attention. Again, our weight divisions: rooster, light feather, light featherweight, middleweight, heavy, and ultra heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, in the next few years, Limbo will be the ultra heavy.
After the
Most of
wedding.
us might be,
After the wedding.
After the wedding.
Two shows in the group.
Oh yeah.
Let's ask the kids. How
Yes.
did you guys discover the sport?
I watched a lot of UFC.
Yeah, so we're gonna ask you guys to differentiate the two later.
And I just really like Jiujitsu. I saw it and I was like, whoa, that's really cool. And then
Did you think it was UFC?
No,
At
I
first?
actually knew it was Jiu-Jitsu because, you know, they say it like, oh, he has really nice Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
And so I started training by myself and
Are you doing yoga?
no, I like taught my friends in school how to do it. And then I came across someone who was training and she was like, whoa, you do Jiu-Jitsu? There's this place in Waterfront. And I went and it was amazing.
This was
How did
Yeah.
how did you train yourself?
I watched YouTube.
What we do in this generation?
Oh,
Yeah, you want to be
Very crazy in the internet.
Okay. What about the other one? What's your name, guys?
Josh.
Yeah, Josh. You're just 13 years old. Yeah. How did you find the sport?
First of all, I am a mining fighter,
I see.
and my dad brought me to this sport, Jiu-Jitsu. And when I saw Coach Lemel, he is also my teammate in my stand-up sports, like kickboxing. So he also inspired me in this sport.
Wow.
I just want to share about Josh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Josh he made his first mixed martial art fight when he's 8 years old.
Wow.
And
Did you train him for that?
not necessarily, because it was just like kids. For them, it's just like playing to kill each other. And so after that, he got into a Visayan team for the kickboxing. Then his father approached me. He can join me in the team for the jiu-jitsu. And maybe Josh's advantage is he grew to combat sports. So it makes easier for him to
Transition.
transition.
Okay. Let's ask the gentleman over here. Costa, how is it in the team so far?
Well, well, first, I would like to say that I'm very, or I have a great team,
Yay!
teammate, especially my teamwork. They're one of the reasons why I got gold and as well as silver on my division. And I just want to add regarding the preparation. I think first they say that you need to eat the right food, and that's one thing. You need to fuel yourself in order for you to have a what do you call this one, to boost your immune system, to have in terms of fighting or rolling one another, and especially as what our professor said, you need to do conditioning or work out, okay, in order to improve your jiu-jitsu.
What kind of workout do you guys do?
Well, for me, I do what they call explosive exercises.
Meaning,
So meaning it's high reps and exercise.
that's nice. If you're watching, we'd like to invite you to start typing in the comment section the different weight divisions in Jiu-Jitsu. Again, rooster, light, featherweight, middleweight, heavy, and ultra heavy for you to be able to win the exclusive preview pass of this year's Big Bad Wolf book sale in Cebu City happening on July 12, and each pass entitles you to 2 people, so you can break someone in that event. And the first 3 who will type the weight divisions will win our 3 tickets passes today. All right. Earlier we were talking about the difference between UFC and Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, how different is this from the other sports?
Okay. Mixed martial arts, coming from the word itself, mixed, it means you have 1 or 2 or 3 more discipline when you do mixed martial arts. So let's say you have to learn your stand-up game, you have to learn your grappling game. So, and it depends on which martial art pattern you really started. So unlike Jiu-Jitsu, it's really specialized, or it really focused on a ground game. Okay, and not only by giving you in a way like putting in a way like making you good or making you better on the ground. It actually makes you a better person. Okay, because we always say it in a way like, what's your attitude on the mat represents you as a person. So if you don't respect the mat, if you don't respect the sport, that's who you are.
Yes.
That's a reflection.
It's a reflection of yourself. So that's what makes it different from other sports. And you don't need to.
That sounds so profound.
Yeah. So the more okay, let's say the more you go deeper on Jiu-Jitsu, the more humble you become. The more you don't want to use what you have learned.
Okay.
Because Jiu-Jitsu is actually, it's an ego killer. That's why a lot of I'm not saying everybody will agree on me, but for me, that's what I experienced. Like it kills the ego of a person who thinks that he knows a lot, or he knows. It's not like a lot of people. My Jiu-Jitsu is better than Jiu-Jitsu. My boxing is better than boxing. It's that kind of word. But in Jiu-Jitsu, it really you don't bring your ego when you go into the mat.
How does this sport kill your ego?
Example.
Just like sometimes a blue belt can be tapped out by a white belt.
Lower belt.
Yeah, lower belt.
Even higher belts.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you're wearing a high belt. You can you automatically dominate this person. But if you become too more complacent and you take your opponent more like just lightly or easy, automatically you will commit that one simple mistake, and that one simple mistake will come to a point that you will be tapped or you will be submitted, and that's where you think like, oh, I let down of my guard. It really brings you down.
Yeah.
Because imagine you've been training for 3 years,
Right.
or 4 years, and all of a sudden you will be tapped out by 6 months.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Okay. Yes.
So it's either you win or you learn. That's how we see it.
It's a way of life.
Lem, so far, what lessons have you learned from the sport?
I think it's
How did you discover the sport anyway? Which came first?
the mixed martial arts,
Okay.
the brutal thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I started with the punching and kicking, and then that's it. I fought as a pro 4 times, and then just I tried jiu-jitsu and was like, this is cool. I can beat the guy without making blood, not making blood out of his eyes or his face. So my last 2 fights I won by submission. So it's just jiu-jitsu. And I just want to share this during my
What
last.
does winning by submission mean?
You choke the guy, or you're not breaking the arm because he's going to tap anyway.
Yeah.
He's just going to surrender like that.
Mm.
You're putting him you're pinning him down, and then you're applying some pressure or something.
Okay.
Because in mixed martial art, you can knock the guy out. You can punch him when he's on the ground.
Mm.
So I just want to share this experience during my last fight, 2017 February. I fought a guy, and I finished him off in 39 seconds.
This is jiu-jitsu.
No, it's
MMA.
It's
Okay.
MMA.
Okay.
But I used jiu-jitsu. So I submitted him, I got his neck, I choked him in 8 taps. And after that, I went down to the cage and I saw him with his wife and his kids. And like, it's good that I didn't hurt him. There's no bruises.
Ah.
It makes me less guilty. But I mean, like, they say jiu-jitsu is a gentle art, so I say,
Mm.
yeah, jiu-jitsu is a gentle art. And also in this sport, and like I tried MMA, kickboxing, we are all like, we need to put more hours in training. And like, we need to be fully committed as an athlete. But here you can see like students and like guys working and like a chef, call center agent, a yoga instructor. So it's like you're an athlete, but it's okay not to be a full-time athlete. So it's like it's a good
But
thing.
for example, for a competition, how long do you have to train? How long do you have to prepare for the competition?
3, 4 months.
3 to 4 months.
And this has to be a daily training.
You have to
4
train
times a week.
consistently, but like ideally 3 to 4 months before the tournament. I guess the training intensifies,
Okay.
and you need to work on a specific game plan, specific techniques or moves that you want to execute for that tournament.
The nearer the competition is, the more tactical.
Yeah,
The more
yeah, you can say, yeah, you can
becomes
say
more
that.
technical.
Yeah.
Because there are certain pace on the training pattern of the program when you prepare yourself for a competition. You do it in a way like, okay, let's say example, for the first 30 days, you really push it on conditioning. You build up your stamina, you build up your strength. That's why the conditioning comes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
The proper meal.
Mm.
Okay, so then after that, on the second month, it's you go to more intense. So the level of the sparring comes out. So let's say in the minutes. Okay, it depends on the belts that you're holding, the time that you're competing. So usually in every round it's 5 minutes. So you
Okay.
really bring up everything.
Okay.
You exceed your expectation. Then as the competition nears, automatically you become more light. Because you have to, you don't want to compete in a way like you have a lot of injuries. Because
Okay.
you have to understand.
Nobody
that
wants to compete.
Nobody wants to
Yeah.
compete.
Absolutely.
Not 100%,
Right.
but it's given.
Yeah.
If you don't get injured, let's say, not typically the heart like
Yeah.
be injured, but there's injury in
Yeah.
every sport.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and in every sport.
Because there's also the notion that if you don't get
Injured,
or
you're not
something,
training hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're not training hard.
hard enough.
Yes, you're not training hard enough. So that's the pattern. But the common injuries applies on when you're on the crucial part of this training, when you're near to your competition. It happened to us. Even let's say, give you one example. For me, I hurt my knee 2 weeks prior to competition.
Ouch. Yeah.
I hurt my because of a stupid move that I did. We are advised not to really push it in a way, but it's not the fault of the person who rolled with me. It's my fault because I know he is new.
Yeah.
He's unaware of the movement, but he's okay. You keep let him train, and all of a sudden, with that one move, he tripped my knee. That's how simple it is. Then all of a sudden, it changed everything. It hurts you mentally. That's the part. It's like what we're gonna do. But all of us experience that, and some of
I think
it.
every athlete experiences, yeah.
And the good thing about it, and when you're in the competition, even though you're hurt in the middle of the competition, you don't feel it there yet.
Adrenaline,
The
perhaps?
adrenaline is there.
Definitely.
After me, I thought I broke my collarbone on the open match.
Okay.
Because I was really competing with a bigger guy. Then even match here, and some of the guys actually injured and have their injuries. Good thing we have team support to do that.
Can I give a shout
Of
out?
course.
Yeah!
Before you give a shout out, let's welcome another member of the team. May we have your name, please?
Mary Villacastin.
Okay.
There we go.
How should we call you?
Meg.
Meg. Okay, so you're the Meg who
Yes.
she was referring to earlier.
Yes.
Brought you to the team?
Yeah, we're both yoga teachers.
Okay. Okay. How did you find the team so far? How did you find the team so far?
It's family for me, so we really help each other out. You know, just in all aspects, training, preparation, and even at the competition day. So we're just really like this, so tight. So
Yeah, I asked Mitch earlier if her being a yoga instructor was an advantage in Jiu-Jitsu.
yeah, I cannot emphasize that enough. Because yeah, it is because you know flexibility, strength, and balance is
Yeah.
it all is just the same thing. With Jiu-Jitsu, it's very much applicable. So I'm sure Mitch already mentioned all the benefits.
Which do you like better so far?
Jiu-Jitsu and yoga, they just I can't separate them. So
Okay.
yeah.
They're different, but they complement each other.
Yeah. All right. Do you also teach these guys? Do you have yoga?
Yes.
sessions?
Yeah.
I was about to say that
Yes.
I'd like to take this opportunity to, if not for these two ladies,
Uh-huh.
We have more injuries.
We have
definitely more injuries.
yeah, we're not young. And we are really thankful to these two lovely ladies here.
Okay.
They really help us.
Speaking of age, do you have an age limit in competition?
There's no age in Jiu-Jitsu.
Minimum? No, none.
No.
Eight years old.
For the kids,
Age
yeah.
division.
But for the guy, as long as you can do Jiu-Jitsu, you can compete.
Okay. Okay. Mitch, please go ahead with your shout out, and then I'll follow.
Okay,
With
so
more.
we were talking about injuries earlier, and I'm sure my coach Lem will talk about it more. So I'd like to give a shout out to my girl Kimberly.
Thank you.
Is a member of the team also?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a member, and she brought sports performance and rehabilitation to Duma International Competition last week, and she was just amazing. She helped not only us but also our teammates in Cagayan de Oro and Manila and all the Atlas people. I had a knee, when I was competing, I had a knee injury, and a hyperextended arm and a broken wrist. But she did her rehab magic, and I was able to win 3 golds with what she did. So even with
It sounds simple, 3 injuries. It's very brutal.
She's really good. Check it out, sports performance and rehabilitation at
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'd like to say hello also to a few other friends who are watching. Sayana Sheen, Asperga, my colleague at the University of San Carlos. We also have Shing Jaramillo, if you know any of these. Joanne Raidel Alvarado, Christine E. Bacamisas, Alan Cañete, Luigi Noel Villanueva Capatingan, John Jewel Hardy Bontes, Michael Almeida, and Daffodil Navarro. Thanks guys for watching. And we have more. Leo, more right?
Yeah.
So Leo,
Wish you were here.
Hi Coach, John Monera, Gino Orsilas, Irene Ang, Cap Ong, Irvin Jose, Erica Joyce, Erica Joyce,
Yes,
Mace,
one of our
Marie
family.
Boray. Okay, thanks for watching guys. If you want to join the conversation, please don't hesitate to post your comments and questions to these days. Okay, so far after a year of training and competition, being together, how do you find as far as education is concerned, how do you find the response of the public is to the sport? Are Filipinos more aware of it now? Where are we as far as awareness is concerned?
Yes. Yeah, I think Jiu-Jitsu right now compared to previous years, the awareness is much better right now. I think we are thankful as well to the UFC game, to the sport of UFC, because a lot of famous fighters use Jiu-Jitsu as a tool for submission,
Okay.
or for them to win. But for now, it's like the awareness of Jiu-Jitsu towards women, helping them on, like now, it's like we have to accept the fact that our society is, I'm not saying that it's not really safe, but a lot of people try to take advantage of women right now. And what I can really suggest and recommend is like for women who feel that they need to learn more about protecting themselves, I really encourage people to really try Jiu-Jitsu as early.
Yeah.
The more earlier, the better. Yeah. And you will really reap the pieces or the benefits of it. Yeah, the benefits of it when you try it. It's a life-changing experience. That's what I can really recommend or say to the sport itself.
What about our ladies in the panel? Do you agree with this observation?
Yes, definitely. Especially for us, because Jiu-Jitsu focuses on more on leverage rather than. Well, there is still strength still plays a part of it, but it's really more about playing with your strengths. So that's where it comes in. Even for young people, for kids,
Yeah.
it also teaches you discipline, and it's a never-ending learning experience. So every day there's a new challenge. The technique, the learning, it never stops. So I mean, why would you not do Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah. What about you guys? What's the response from family and friends? Learning that you are competing, and because you were not just bringing the name of the group and Cebu, but also the Philippines.
Yes. Guys?
For me, my family's reaction is they're very used to me doing a lot of sports. I started combat sports since I was 14, so for me this isn't really new for them, but typical family things they say, good luck for the competition, just stay safe. If you get submitted, just tap out, try not to break any limbs, and good luck.
Yeah.
Pretty much, my family has been very supportive.
Yeah.
So thankful.
That's nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
Very nice.
A morale booster for one. During competitions, what have you observed? What's the response of the public? Were there many people watching during competitions?
Yeah. This year was one
It's a
of
big
the
turnout.
This year is the biggest crowd, not only the crowd but the competitors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year
How
was
many? Approximately.
around
200.
200.
Oh, yeah. Not bad. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
From
as far as
from what countries are these?
mix, there are even clubs from Hong Kong,
Korea,
Taiwan, Korea, Vietnam,
other
Russia.
Okay. Oh, even Russia.
Russia.
So even those outside of
Yes,
Asia, that's
yes,
okay. Okay.
The event has gained that much popularity.
Okay.
So
Yeah, fought the guy from Russia.
I'll give for the guy from
Oh, tell us about it.
Well, I think that guy is not from Russia.
I know, he's
But it's
British,
sorry. British.
Yeah.
he's a British guy.
Okay, so what have you learned so far? Competing with other athletes from other countries, how far are you as far as
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good.
preparations are
Really?
concerned?
Okay, one thing that
Let's talk beyond the medal.
yes,
Yeah.
beyond the medals. One thing of good about Jiu-Jitsu, there's no big, there's no small. There's no height restriction. There's no you don't need to be so tall. You don't need to be so big for you to achieve such good performance good in Jiu-Jitsu. Unlike if you analyze here right now, if you're gonna look deeper into Jiu-Jitsu right now is being introduced to, or they're trying to make it in the way that to introduce to be part of the Olympics. And currently right now, I think our Jiu-Jitsu team, Philippine team is actually representing us, Jiu-Jitsu Philippine team for the Southeast Asian Games, this coming Southeast Asian Games. So right now, Filipinos, I think this one way for us, and I believe for as a country, as a whole, we haven't for me, I'm 39 years old, guys. 39. So no, I'm 39. I haven't seen our country, and I'm looking forward to see at least to see our country or our flag to be raised and our anthem to be played in an Olympic, winning a gold. And I can see it in Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
That's my bold
But there's no
statement.
final word yet? If this will be
They're
included
working
in
on
the
it.
Olympics?
Yeah, right now we are on the Asian Games,
Yeah.
but I think the International Olympic Committee, as far as I know, the International Olympic Committee is actually working on it, and they're really trying to, because we have to understand that there is a what do you call this? There is this mix thing with regards to judo and jiu-jitsu.
Right, yeah.
Because these two are both in between of each other. So
Okay.
I do hope and I wish that in the future that jiu-jitsu will be part of the Olympic, because I can see that this is one of our great tools. Because Filipinos are warriors.
Yeah.
We have our national, we consider it national hero, Pacquiao,
Yeah.
as our famous boxer.
Yeah.
And we are known for having a big heart. So
Okay.
that's what I see. That's why Jiu-Jitsu is a very promising sport for all Filipinos. Irregardless, you're young, you're female, you're middle age, or you started on the. I started Jiu-Jitsu 3 years ago. So it doesn't stop. Age doesn't stop you from
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu. Unlike other sports, when you start a sport like basketball or boxing or anything, it's very vital. It stays on the age pattern.
Yeah.
You have to have that on your top shape. But in Jiu-Jitsu, no.
Yeah. And I think this is a sport where Filipinos can actually excel because as you
Yes.
mentioned
Yes.
earlier,
Yes.
as far as technical requirements are concerned, you don't have to be very
Yes.
tall.
Correct.
In basketball, I think that's one of the reasons why we may not be able to excel globally that much because of our height. You don't have to be really fast.
Yeah.
Age also.
Age, yeah. It's been proven. Like we have a lot of black belts internationally, let's say from other teams, that are already on their prime, exceed on their prime, but they are still performing at the highest level. So that's why Jiu-Jitsu is a sport for everyone.
Okay.
That's what I can, and I believe my colleague here, my team will actually, and the other teams that are doing the same practice as we do are agreeing as well. Because no matter what, irregardless of whatever banner, whatever institution we have right now, we are a community.
Okay.
That's a good thing about Jiu-Jitsu. You create a friend. It doesn't matter if you can speak English or I can speak Taiwanese or Chinese or Mandarin. Once you roll in the mat, you will understand each other. And after that spar, after that round, once that rounds end, you created a friend. That's how
Should
good
be,
that's how good Jiu-Jitsu is.
Sportsmanship is all about, right? Okay. So, as you were competing, preparing for the Asian Championships, how's the support from the community?
Oh, right now is like basically from our families and everything. We are right now. We are encouraging. We are really looking for more exposure.
Yeah.
And I would like to. I would like to take this opportunity to really ask our local, our fellow Cebuanos to support our local athletes.
Yeah.
Because it's not only in, we have to understand that aside from sacrifice from training, there is financial need for consideration that we need.
Right.
Because the only competition that is being held in Cebu is actually the Dumao. And in order for us to excel more, we have to travel, say from Manila, and most of the sport, the international sport is being held in Manila or in other neighbor countries. So we are really trying we are encouraging, we are trying to sell, not sell, but to market ourselves. Yeah, knock on your hearts that support the local Filipino, Cebuano athlete, jiu-jiteros and jiu-jiteras.
Yeah, and of course, considering that you now have medals around your necks, we're hoping that more support will come in for your future competitions. Do you guys need to go to other countries to learn more?
That's what we are. What we are actually doing is like we are trying to make. He's going right now.
Okay, where are you
July.
going?
He's
End of this month, I will be going to Taiwan, and I am honestly, I'm nervous and excited at the same time because I will.
Is the sport very strong, Taiwan?
I think so. Throughout Asia, it's gaining a lot of popularity. I will be going there without these guys, without them present, without them cheering me on. So it's just going to be me.
Okay. Why are you going alone?
Funny story actually, because I'm going there with my family. We were supposed to go there on a family vacation.
Okay.
And I was browsing through Facebook, I believe, and I saw this advertisement.
Yeah.
Like the 2018 Taiwan International Jiu-Jitsu Championships. Like,
Okay.
what a coincidence! I'm going there too.
Might as well.
And the funny thing is, when I saw the dates, it's like, wait, this is the exact date I'm gonna be there. So I decided, depending on how well I would perform in the Asian Pacific Championship, that if I go there or not. And I guess I feel like I'm ready for that, and trust me, these guys are really helping me prepare for that.
He's just been smothered a while back.
Yeah,
2 hours ago.
Smothered is a very mild term. It's a very mild term.
Considering the dates you're going to be there, it must be a sign.
I'd like to take it as a sign,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm just really looking forward to it and give it the best that give it my best.
Of course, we always have to give our best.
Yeah.
101% all the time, right?
Always.
And I'm sure the ones watching us agree. Rosemary Calungsod, Bian Inzo Laura, Leona Juan, Jan Manara, Chi Parangan Pulmones, Net Ara, and Urban Jose. Thanks for watching, guys. What's next for the team?
Okay, for the team, we Dumao of this coming October as well. They will be held again here in Cebu, but mainly for the team, our real vision is actually to create a team, a local team in Cebu that can compete outside. That's our main. Actually, that's one of our vision to really show our talent, our jiu-jitsu skills, not only in Cebu but really outside. That's why it's like we're trying to make, because we are the one really carrying everything. And that's why it's like to create a team is easy, but to fund, that's the hard part. That's the hard part for us. And we have a very good team here. Because we're not saying that we are the best team, but what I can say that I have this.
Well, you have goals.
Yeah,
I
But
don't know what that means. Definitely that puts you among the best.
But for us, it's like I know we can do more.
Yeah.
We can be,
Absolutely.
and we can really showcase it not only in Cebu, and we want to make sure we want to make it like a way we want to make Cebu proud. Not only in our local play, but we want it outside, and we want to be known that the Cebuanos are good in this field.
Yeah. Sige na lang ng national, basta kay kung Cebu yan.
So that's our goal, because mainly I'm not saying that we're not being exposed yet, but I think our time, we're not saying our time is now, but if our time is not now, when it's gonna be.
Okay.
So if you guys are hearing watching us right now, if you want to know more about the Jiu-Jitsu and our team, please visit us at Waterfront. We have classes, City Gym. Yeah, we have classes during Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Okay. And
What time?
we have class at 8 a.m. right? 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. at night. So those days.
Okay. Is there a fee?
Yes, there is a fee if you, let's say, you can actually, sorry. Yeah, for the fee, actually, the fee is for single entry, it's 200 for a single class. But we encourage you guys to maximize it because our monthly is actually just 1.5 and it's unlimited class. So imagine if you're gonna pay for a single entry and you gonna fall in love with the sport. See, so 1.5, it's actually
You can save more.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
save more
If you go monthly.
if you go.
How do you be part of the team? The team that competes.
The
How do you become a part of it?
Okay.
Like you scream your
Miko!
Go ahead, Miko.
I don't know how I did it. I just said I wanted to compete. they trained me. That guy. And
This guy.
Yeah, they.
Oh, let's ask the kuyas. How do you choose your athletes?
Coach lang, okay.
Coach.
Coach lang.
Yeah,
I think we don't give any requirements. I mean, like, if you train there for 2 months, 4 months, if you want to compete, then go. But during competition, we need like full time. I mean, like, we need to see your commitment and how you train. I mean, like, these guys, I don't know, she hasn't reached 1 year training. All of the, maybe few of us, yeah, Miko is how long? I don't know, 4 or 5 months.
It's a few months.
Yes, few months. So, I mean, like, I think this sport is, if you really want it, then
Go for it.
yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You train hard. It doesn't matter if you have experience or not. If you're willing to sacrifice your time, body,
Money.
then money. Yeah.
Also the desire, the commitment.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, your message to the ones watching. Let's start with the kids. Your message to your generation. Josh, what's your message to the young kids who might want to join the sport?
If you guys want to join, just come. Don't think if we're gonna hurt you. We're friendly. You're free to come and be humble.
Okay. Don't think about whether they will hurt you because they're gonna hurt you. Go ahead, Josh.
And you're gonna earn discipline. Like you're gonna be more disciplined if you join this sport.
That's nice. You are 13 years
Yeah,
old,
13
so high school na, not yet pa na.
Yeah.
High school na. Okay, that's first year?
Yeah.
Second year?
First.
First year, okay. Your parents are fine with you
Yeah.
competing?
Yeah. My dad and my mom supported me this sport, and my dad is also a fighter when he was young.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Good for you. Final message, Coach.
Just want to take this chance to also to thank not our teammate but to the organization of Over Limit and
Right.
Professor
Of course.
because well, in the past years, Jiu-Jitsu was only in Manila tournaments. So guys from Cebu need to fly to Manila just to compete. But Over Limit Association and Professor Edson Caruana brought the tournament here in Cebu, so it makes us easier to compete. And,
Why did they bring the tournament here? What made them decide to bring?
they have a team here, and maybe it's like
They felt it was about time.
maybe Manila is so majestic. I gave Cebu a chance to host, and Cebu is capable.
Of course,
You see the potential.
We are very capable of hosting events.
Yeah.
Not only Jiu-Jitsu,
Yeah,
even Ironman.
of course.
Yeah, we have Ironman.
We're gonna have Iron Man finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, in August.
Yeah.
That's right. Any other words for you guys?
Yeah, to add on that, okay, just to make it clear that the sport is not about, the competition is not about winning or losing. Okay, when you win, you achieve something. When you lose, you learn. So that's it's not about how many medals you have. It's how long you want to take this journey. So please do try Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, and we are proud to say that we are Atos. We are stronger together. And we are wrong. Shout out to Professor Ali Sulit. If you're watching in Manila, Professor, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Also, for the ladies out there,
Yes.
I know that Jiu-Jitsu is composed of a lot of men, but it's a male-dominated sport. But what I can say, like Meg and me, we're very comfortable in Jiu-Jitsu now because it has helped us be more confident, more disciplined. Also, it's really good for self-defense. I mean, you know,
How many ladies are there so far in the group? It's
I think we're about, how many are we, Eve?
Most of them. 10,
Yeah,
Like,
almost.
almost, yeah, 20 people, and then it is a fun environment. It's not really about trying to hurt each other. It's really helping the other woman or the other girl be more aware of their body, and then they can actually do things. It's not about how strong you are, it's really about technique. I've fought bigger women than me before, and it's really possible, and it's applicable to our day-to-day lives.
Correct.
We never know when we are.
Exactly.
Unsafe.
This world isn't exactly made in heaven.
No.
Yeah, it's not a perfect world, but we have Jiu-Jitsu, we can do something about it. Or if you just want to have fun, get fit, you want to have abs for the beach, come join us. We're a fun group. This is really a really nice team to be in. And also if you have, for me it's also the mental benefits of Jiu-Jitsu. If you have stress, if you want to release some of the tension, then come join us. We're happy to have you guys. We'll welcome you with open arms and a smile on our faces.
Family right here.
Yeah, it's a family.
Yes, we are.
Alright, so again, the weight divisions. Jiu-Jitsu,
Alright.
light featherweight, middleweight, heavy, and ultra heavy. And these are your choices. Pick one and type in the comment section for you to be able to win exclusive preview pass to the Big Bad Wolf book sale in Cebu happening on July 12 from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Each pass entitles you to 2 people, so you can bring someone to the event, and 3 tickets are up for grabs. So even after the show, you can still comment and post your answer. Again, the weight divisions: rooster, light, featherweight, middleweight, heavy, and ultra heavy. Choose from all those for your answers. And to our champions right here, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Congratulations to all of you, and more gold medals to come.
Yes.
The eye should always be on the gold, right? Yeah. These are members of Atos Philippines Cebu, Ali Sulit Jiu-Jitsu. They are the champions in the Asian International Jiu-Jitsu Championship, and we hope, as I've said earlier, more gold medals for the team.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us on a Saturday. I'm Jobert Alcal, the online editor of the Freeman. See you again next time here on the Freeman Conversations.